Good morning. I'm Steve O'Keefe with Meritalk, and I'm delighted to be joined this morning by Congressman John Ratcliffe from Texas. Thank you so much for being here at the Symantec Government Symposium. So congratulations on your cyber award today. You've authored some important legislation strengthening state and local Cybersecurity Crime Act. Maybe you could talk a little bit about what that is and what the priorities are associated with it.
Right. Why it's an important bill that just got signed into law by President Trump is it'll allow our law enforcement at the state and local level across the country to be trained in handling digital evidence. It used to be that proving crimes was all about a drop of blood or a strand of hair. Increasingly, proving crimes in America now relates to geolocation information on phones or text messages that have been sent. And we need to train our investigators and our detectives and our prosecutors and our judges how to handle that evidence, and that's what this law does.
Terrific, thank you. So this program today, a lot of it is about state and local cybersecurity. What do you see as the biggest challenges at the state and local, and maybe even at the federal level, from a cybersecurity perspective?
Well, I think the general issue that we're all facing in this country is we have to raise the cyber IQ and the cyber hygiene levels. But one of the most pressing needs that we see, particularly at the state and local level, is with respect to our cyber workforce, and that's training young women and men and motivating them to get in the cyber field so that they can fill these jobs that we need to keep our country safe.
Thank you. At the federal level, we're waiting for the signature of the MGT Act, looking at modernizing federal IT. What do you see as being the real opportunities as we look to move forward in that modernization specific to cybersecurity?
So one of the things that's happening now that we're seeing that is a challenge in that area is that the attack area or the surface area is expanding as we go into the cloud. But at the same time, with those challenges come the opportunities. So we can get more automated in things like IoT and artificial intelligence, and all of those things can help us better meet the cyber challenges that are out there by having human resources on jobs that can be done appropriately with that respect, but automating the rest so that we're nimble in responding to the challenges that are out there.
Thank you. Congressman Ratcliffe, you've been here almost 2 terms in DC. What do you see as the big opportunities moving forward for cybersecurity in the federal government?
Well, I think what we have to do is to get the federal government running more effectively and efficiently with respect to its cyber mission. We've seen terrorists and criminals take advantage of technology, and it's incumbent on all of us to make sure that the government is every bit as good and better so that we can respond to those threats. So that's the challenge, but I like to put it in big, bold terms. We need to have a cyber moonshot out there. We need to be focusing on things that maybe we're not even aware of what the solution is yet, but we have to challenge ourselves and be directed towards maybe making the internet safe over the next 10 years. But we have to have goals out there that will really make the internet the combination of both innovation and security that we need in the 21st century.
Congressman Ratcliffe, thank you so much for taking the time to join us here at the Symantec Government Symposium.
You bet.
We appreciate your leadership.
Glad to be with you.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Cheers.